but welcome to every XRP holder out there. Welcome to my live stream. I'm just gonna fix my collar here, folks. There we go. I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday morning. I said I would do some lives, so here I go. So how's everybody doing on this fine day? I'm getting ready for work, so I work on the weekends. I work in a homeless shelter. I'm a case manager there, and this is my weekend job. I'll be working, so I got an hour to spend with you guys to see how you guys are doing. I hope everybody's doing good. Yes, Duchess, I know you're here. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. Let's see. Different type of smoking today. The vape. This one is cola something. I hope everybody gets notified of my live stream and they pop in. If not, that's okay too. But I'm here and I'll be just kicking back. XRP is down. Bitcoin is down. Everything seems to be down. Maybe there's a few that's up, but other than that, the cryptocurrency is not doing good at all, folks. Not doing good at all. What did we get ourselves into? I know what I got myself into. I'm in for the future. I'm in for years, so I'm not worried about this short-term squabbling thing going on with the cryptocurrency. I'm not worried about it at all. So kick back and have a coffee with me, folks. Just kick back, have a coffee. XRP, and have a coffee with Will. How y'all doing? Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're doing well on this Saturday morning. God bless everyone. And so is there anything anybody would like to talk about today? Talk about the war, talk about anything? I'm here just talking away, hoping to get more people in my live stream and have some casual talks. Talks with a coffee. Coffee with CP Will. There's some good Kona coffee, folks. Good Kona coffee. I'm here from Honolulu, Hawaii, on one of the islands here in Oahu, and doing well. Well, I got 4 people in here now, so at 11, I have 8 now. How you doing? Good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning. I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii, in Oahu, and getting ready for work. I work at a homeless shelter. I help people. Oh, there's somebody just got messages in review, huh? Somebody just said some bad words, I guess, and not good. Not good to start off a morning like that, getting your messages in review. But it happens. It happens in here, we get people that come in asking crazy stuff, and this is a safe spot for people to come in here and talk, but just talk reasonable. Don't talk craziness. Craziness is not good. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Are you into cryptocurrency? Demi Dropper. Demi Dropper. I like that. It's a good name. You into crypto, or are you just chilling, just popping in chat rooms, just hanging out? Me, I'm into cryptocurrencies. I'm into XRP. I'm into Dogecoin, stuff like that. Just chilling. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. You're welcome here any time to chill. Hey, Perez. I gotta get my glasses on so I could see the names here. Yeah, I have a hard time with names. I have a hard time. Some of you guys come up with some unique names, some incredible names. Well, I've been called the Wizard, I've been called the Biker, I've been called the Biker Wizard. So I've had people come in here calling me all kinds of stuff. But my name is CP Will, CryptoPrince Will. You know, people come in here, we talk about everything. We talk about the war. We talk about what it's doing to us, you know. The prices are high. Oh, thank you. You're a cool dude, too. My beard makes me kind of cool, I think. Just kidding with you. Just kidding. I try to be cool. I try to, you know, do what I can do, you know. Hey, Flamingo. How you doing? Aloha, bud. Aloha from Hawaii. How are you doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday? God blessing day. Yes, you made it to this one. Thank you. Thank you. I had a trouble. I had one scheduled for 6 o'clock, and for some reason it wouldn't activate, wouldn't come on, so I had to delete it and start a new one. So that was all right, though. You know, it was only a minute late, so no big deal. So, how are you doing today, Flamingo? Because I've been thinking about this war and stuff, and the prices. Went to the store the other day. The prices were incredible. I mean, 2 little bags of groceries, $160. I was like, wow, for 2 bags of groceries. I was like, this is ridiculous, man. What was Trump thinking? What was President Trump thinking about starting this war? Excuse me a moment, folks. I'm going to sip my coffee. Thank you. I'm going to hopefully try to get over 100 people in here today would be nice. Tarot stuff. I got it early this year and around 170 and went now 400. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome to hear. I like to hear about a good crypto, you know, making somebody some money. Because my XRP is not making me money right now, you know. But in a matter of time, you know, I'm in for the future, so I'm in for the long haul. I've been in XRP in and out for years, so I bought it when it was 2 cents. I sold it when it was 30 cents. I bought it back when it was 20 cents. I sold it when it was like 60 cents, you know. So I jumped back and forth, and, you know, but I should have just stayed in, but I physically couldn't because I had my neck broken and everything, and, you know, so I had to get out of cryptocurrency for a while, you know, financial problems and everything, so, But now that I'm back, I've been back in now a year and a half. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You know. Okay. Alright. What's this? Never mind. Oh, there we go. Now I can see everything brighter. Alright. That worked. You know, but I'm glad that you all got to come in and make it today, come to my live stream. I think I lost a few people doing what I did, but that's all right. Now we got 5 people in the room, and people, hopefully they just keep popping in and out, and hopefully somebody will say hi and maybe want to talk about something, you know, because I'm always willing to talk. This is a safe room for anybody to come in and want to talk about anything. This is kind of tough. Yes, everything is costing so much. I mean, I couldn't believe the 2 bags of groceries, $160. I was like, whoa. When people don't realize when gas goes up, everything goes up. Yes, gas, groceries, and etc. You were absolutely right. And it's not going to get any easier. This is definitely not going to get any easier. You know, I see some rough terrain ahead. I'll smoke this. I like my vape. You know, it helps me from smoking cigarettes. You know, I know vapes ain't that good for you either, but, you know, kind of cut down on my cigarette smoke. Cigarettes are getting expensive. Oh, you vape too, Duchess? Yes, you do. I know you do vape. We all vape. No, not all, but a lot of people vape. You know, I love my cola vape. Yeah, gas prices, everything. Even the vapes have gone up. Everything's gone up. But what can we do? We can either sit here, cry about it, or we can start doing something about it, talk about it, and, you know, and with boots on the ground in Iran, that ain't going to be a good sign. That's not a good sign at all for the future for us. You know, prices are just going to go higher. Things are just not going to be right, you know. Yeah, you're right. More Simon and more stuff like that. You're right. The prices here. But it's the people that keep me here, you know. I deal with the high prices here in Hawaii because they're aloha here, the people. Majority of the people are very good people, you know. They're very nice. They're polite. They call you uncle, you know, auntie, you know, brother. You know, it's a I grew up in Boston where, you know, you could be getting mugged and people walk by, you know. They won't help you or nothing. At least here, you know. If, you know, big Hawaiian sees another Hawaiian picking on somebody, he'll put him in place, you know. Yeah, the Aloha in the Islands is unreal. I love it, you know. Because, you know, my job, I work with homeless people. I'm a case manager, so I do outreach. I go out and I give homeless people tarps and soap and shampoo and stuff like that, you know. And I see how much they appreciate it. Yeah, you can call a stranger a cousin or an uncle or an auntie. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's the only reason I stay here in Hawaii. The prices are killing me, but it's the people. You're not gonna find people like that nowhere. You know, nowhere. I mean, I lived Boston, I lived Florida, I lived Chicago, I lived Maine, I lived all over. When I came here 20 something years ago to Hawaii, I just fell in love. Just fell in love with the place. Don't have to worry about snow, which I hate. I dreaded when winter came on the mainland. Can you make me a snack? I guess I could make you a snack if I knew how to send it to you. But these guys get jokes early in the morning, I'll tell you. Get jokes. It's always good to joke. Always good to have some laughter in you. Send you some Kona coffee. I had to leave Hawaii when my brother and father died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Flamingo. I'm really sorry to hear that. But, yeah, death is a hard thing. I've lost a lot of people in my family, my mother, my father, my uncles. It's rough. It's definitely rough when you're losing family members and stuff. But I'm sure that you loved Hawaii, huh? You loved the way it was, the way it is. Walua coffee from Island. Oh yes, that is good. Oh, Bill Martin is a great guy. I'm gonna have to go up there and check him out again. I remember seeing it. I think I might have got coffee there once. Because I go up to North Shore, do a lot of outreach up there too. I go up there and we do outreach up there, so I'm gonna have to check it out again. Thanks for the recommendation. He's got a store by the old sugar mill. Okay. I'm gonna have to definitely check it out because I love my coffee. So if he's got good coffee, I'll be there. As soon as I'm in the neighborhood, I'll have to check out the place. But I'm glad that you're doing better, Flamingo. Things are going good for you. I mean, I'm sure you're having it hard like the rest of us, but you seem like you're in good spirits and, you got a good heart. Maybe one day come back to the islands. Come back home, brother. Come back home. Thank you. Everybody in Hawaii is good people. I mean, we have some bad ones too, but they're usually from somewhere else. Yes, please come back. Come back and enjoy. I know the prices are rough here and everything, but you know, you kind of gotta accept it if you want to live with the people here, you know. But come back and at least visit, you know. Come back, stay a bit, you know. We love to have you. Flying O, because I used to be a pretty. Oh wow, personal consultant, huh? Well, that's pretty high. Wink, wink. Okay. Flying O. But Flamingo, that's a good name, you know. You came up with a good name for yourself, you know. That's definitely a good name. Something I'll notice when you pop in. I'll notice your name, you know. I'll be like, ah, there's Flamingo, yeah. I'm happy to have you in my room today, Flamingo, you know. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? 20s, 30s? Mahalo, you Duchess. Oh, you're 65. Wow, you're older than me. You're older than me. I know I look old, but I'm only 57, you know. I look like an old biker because, you know, I guess I am an old biker. I love riding a motorcycle. But right now I don't have no motorcycle. I only have 3 mopeds. The wife said had to get rid of the motorcycle, so it was getting too dangerous. And yeah, she said the motorcycle too fast, so. And moped she don't mind me on, but the motorcycle she kinda, yeah, you know. And she don't ask for much, so I had to agree. '65. I don't know if I'm gonna retire at 65, but you know, I don't know yet. Too many years ahead, you know. But the way things are going, I'll be 65 in no time. It's like, God, the years are flying by. It's going by so quick. But you definitely have to come back. At 65, come back, retire, you know. Oh, you bought a new Harley in Wailua and then shipped it to California. Then back to Kansas. Nice. I'd like to get another Harley. You know, I would. But I gotta keep my promises, you know. Maybe if I move to the mainland or something in the future, but I doubt it. I don't know if we're ever gonna leave here, but you know, might get it really unreasonable where I can't afford to live here no more, and then I'll probably have to find another place. But you're not gonna find no place like Hawaii, you know, the tropical. Yeah, it's just amazing here. It's just amazing. I'm 5 minutes from the beach, you know. It's so awesome. 2 minutes from the store, grocery store, can walk over, you know. You have a 71 Sportster. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. You had it ever since you were 17. Wow. Oh, congratulations. I met the king here. Yeah, 71 sports star. Wow. Well, the prince has met the king, King Flamingo. Yeah, I bet you it's beautiful. I bet you it's a beautiful bike. I love motorcycles. I just love motorcycles. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I know where Lewis Street is by the LOI. And then moving to the little fishing shack on there. Wow, okay. That's awesome. You seem like you have some experience, with the Hawaiian living, and yeah. You gotta come back, brother. We miss you. Your home is here. Believe me. I know if I ever leave Hawaii, I'll always feel that nudge to pull me back. I'm close to Waikiki. But a little close to where El Moana Center is. I'm not far. I'm very close to Waikiki. About 5 minutes. I live on South King Street in Oahu. But it's been an amazing journey here, that's for sure. Yeah, I live very close to El Moana. Only been on 28 minutes. Wow. Seems longer to me. I smoke my vape. Have a cigarette and a coffee with Will. Is there anything else you like to talk about, Flamingo? Yeah, grab your coffee. Grab your coffee. Have a coffee with me, I don't mind. I don't mind waiting. Coffee and a cigarette is always good in the morning for me. I have my vape. I have 3 people in the chat room now. It's been slow all morning, but that's okay. I'm still building, so. Oh, 2011. Wow. Yeah, things have changed. We get a lot of Micronesians here and stuff. Those are the ones that broke my neck. I don't hate them. I don't hate the people themselves. I hate the guys that broke my neck. But, I don't hate the whole tribe because there's a lot of religious ones. There's a lot of good ones too. But, yeah, it was over a backpack. I wouldn't give him my backpack, and I refuse to let anybody rob me, and it just cost me function of my neck for a while, I had to have 2 surgeries on the back of my neck, but you know, ended up costing me being homeless and everything, but, you know, it's just lessons you learn. You just don't risk your life over a lousy backpack, you know. I could have just gave it to him and it would have been, well, that would have been it, but that was like 6, 7 years ago. You know, 2019, around there. But for me, from 2000 till 2011, that's a stretch. That is definitely a stretch. Oh, good for you. You dropped some weight. It's good. Good for you, Flamingo. I wish you the best in your health and everything, you know. Me, I'm at about 170, you know. I dropped some weight too because, you know, I feel my legs rubbing and everything. I was 230 pounds, you know. I was like, nah, I couldn't handle that. It was too much. So I had to drop weight myself. So I kind of feel for you there, you know. Yeah, living in Disneyland. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Like living in Disneyland. Excuse me. That kind of got me. So, what do you? Are you still working, or are you retired, or? Exit. People always asking me when I'm gonna retire. I'm too young to retire. You know, I wouldn't get much. You know, I've always worked for myself. You know, I mean, I've had jobs in my life, but never stayed long. I always worked for myself. Yeah, right. Most likely it's still around. Your spots is still around. You know. Thank you, Duchess, for coffee. Second cup of coffee? Yes, sir. Yeah, I got like 20 minutes, then I gotta get ready for work. I gotta go and, you know, see who's gonna get in trouble today. Who's gonna test my buttons today? Schofield Barracks running the video. Soldiers and family. Wow. Wow, that's Schofield's is cool. I worked on Schofield's Barracks before. I worked at the 604 restaurant. I was working there for a while. And that was interesting, coming on base every day, have to be checked and show your ID and all that. That was a mess. Yeah, there's a 5-hour time difference, 5, 6 hours, huh? Yeah, it's 6:37 in the morning. you know. So around 7, I get ready for work and I jump on my moped and I'm off. Yeah, I really would like to get another bike, but nah, it's just gonna get me killed, I think. Oh, only one time? That's not bad. Yeah, I ended up had to lose that job because I had old felony and when I was younger, you know, so. Yeah, good talking with you, sir. You know, and you have a good day. It's, it's been a pleasure. Been a pleasure talking to you. I'm glad you made it to my live stream, and you take care of yourself. So XRP is still down today, and we're gonna. I bought a little yesterday, so I'm gonna still DCA down. Next buy be about $1.20. Oh, I bet you hated being fingerprinted. I I hate being fingerprinted too. It's happened to me a few times in my life, so once they got your fingerprints, they got you. But being old ain't gonna get much in trouble getting old, you know. I gave up all that stuff when I was young, getting in trouble and all that, so now it's just living a good life and staying with the daily struggles, you know. If life wasn't a struggle, it wouldn't be life. That's for sure. I hate being down so much money in this crypto, you know, and with crypto being down so much. It's like, oh, it's been a beating. But I know in the future we'll be back up. We'll be back up to high prices and it will be good. And good luck with your cryptos, you know. Good luck with making money. I love seeing people make money. But when somebody's making money, someone's losing money. So, oh, thank you, Mahalo, for you for coming into my live stream. I appreciate it. You know, I hope to see you back again, my friend. You know, we're gonna keep Hawaii warm for you. We know you're gonna come back one day. Hawaii's got that way with people. You know, I mean, you have a lot of people that have bad experiences when they come here, but you know, but it's very few. Usually people leave with some really nice experiences. Yeah, into summer should be good. We should be all set. It's just summertime. It's so dead in the summer. You know. XRP's probably gonna be $1. You know. That's probably my next buy zone is at $1.20, and then I'll buy at $1. You know. I'm saving now. Saving now for the drop. Because I'm not a rich man, so, you know, it's like, so I can't just pull money out of nowhere. I gotta save. You know, I don't know about these content creators that can buy every day and everything. It's like, wow, where do you find the money? You know, to buy all the time, because I try to do my best, but with the job I have, I'm working 2 jobs and I still can't buy like that. I can't just come up with 5, 10 grand to throw down, and you know, maybe one day I'll make a business out of this. You know, right now it's just for fun. You know, just a live stream for fun. You know, maybe be able to build a business around it. I don't know. I should be getting my computer by the 7th, so because my computer died, and I gotta learn to work the MacBook, because I got me a MacBook because everybody told me Mac is a good computer to have, so I bought a Mac, and Apple product, you know, so I figure I'll try it. I'm used to like the old system of Microsoft, you know. Yeah, you're right. Money isn't everything, but it sure helps. It sure helps, you know, with your living expenses and everything. I mean, I took a $7,000 hit, you know, when I had to change my portfolio around. It kind of was like, ouch. But, you know, I never sold no XRP or anything, but I had to sell, like, I had bunk. I had like $7,000 in bunk. I lost half that. So I lost 3,500 on that, and then I lost 3,500 on another one. Oh, you got an iPad. And it's great. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing people tell me, you know, that it's a great thing, you know, so thank you. Thank you for, you know, telling me that, you know. I'm going to do my best to learn it, that's for sure. And that way I'd be able to do my live streams instead of doing it on this phone, you know. I don't like doing live streams on the phone, but... Oh, you're into crypto for your kids and for your grandkids. There you go. So you got a long-term deal going where you're not expecting nothing overnight, like me. I'm not expecting. I'm expecting it 5, 10, 15 years down the road, you know, to make some money. Because the way Ripple's gobbling up companies, I'm telling you, Ripple's going to be unstoppable. It's going to be an unstoppable situation, you know. You know, they got their banking chowder and stuff, and, you know, they're doing banking and everything, cross-border payments and all. I mean, so much Ripple's doing. ISO and all that, you know. It's amazing how they're positioning themselves for the future, you know. Ripple's definitely going to be a company you're not going to be able to take down easy. Yeah, I'll probably leave some crypto to my kids, you know, my daughter and stuff, you know. Yes, I hope Ripple does become the biggest bank there is, believe me. That would make us very happy, I'm sure. You know? I mean, the prices are so low now, I just can't help myself to buy, you know? Just when I get money, I usually buy, but now I'm saving. I'm saving for the summer. because I know the summer is gonna die down, and it's gonna be like, I'm thinking XRP is going to $1. You know, people think XRP is going to 70 cents. I think that might be a little too low. I don't know. It's possible. Anything is possible, you know, but oh, third grandbaby 2 weeks ago. Congratulations on the 4th. Wow. And the 4th is on the way. Due in September. Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm a grandfather too, you know. My daughter is like 40 years old, you know. I'm 57, so I'm only 17 years older than my daughter, you know. It's like my oldest daughter, and she's got 2 kids, and so I got 2 grandkids, and they're teenagers and stuff, so. Yeah, she was born in 86, yeah. I ended up going to jail in 87, so. Yeah, I don't own a lot either. I own 10,000 also of XRP right now. So I don't have much either, Flamingo. I'm not a big baller, you know. But I do my best. I do my best to try to buy what I can buy, you know. Like I said, I sold most of my crypto years ago, you know. So I've been in and out for a while. And I just started buying about a year and a half ago. So I was buying at $3. I was buying at $2.80. I was buying at $2.50. You know, I'm just lowering my average now. I got it down to $2.39. I'm trying to lower it to at least, hopefully, around $2. Close to $2. But when people tell me they have enough XRP, I think they're too much into that moon boy stuff, thinking XRP is going to be $1,000 soon or something. It's like, you know, they're like, well, I have 10,000 already, and I'm like, I do too, but I still don't believe that's enough, you know. I'm gonna keep buying, you know, because, you know, what about if XRP only goes to $10, you know? I mean, 10,000, that's what, $1 million? It's $1 million? Yeah, October 10th was horrible. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I'll be happy with $10 too. Definitely would be happy with $10. That'd be $1 million, you know, but I still gonna buy as many as I can buy, you know. Whenever I get extra money, I'm putting it to XRP. Because I want to take that chance of one day that it's going to be worth $10. You know, I'm not into that moon boy thinking that it's going to be $100 or $1,000. You know, if it does, man, you know, God bless us all. You know, because I'll be able to help people too, you know, because, you know, that's what I do for work is I help homeless people. So if I had the money, I would help a lot more. Yeah, if it gets to $3, I'll break even. And I'm in for the long haul, so I believe XRP is gonna be well in the future. So I'm willing to never sell my XRP, you know, until I'm ready to retire. Oh yeah, $10 would only be 100,000. You're right. My math was off. Yeah, it just might go really big. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, $100 will make $1,000,000. That's right. $100 would make 1,000,000. That would be nice. That'd be nice. If XRP hit $100. Oh, that would be so beautiful. That's a dream. You have a good day too, sir. I will definitely have a good day at work. Thank you so much. Well, I have 6 minutes left, folks. 6 minutes, and then I'm off to work. And I remember when Bitcoin was pennies. Believe me, I remember people were buying pizza in New York with Bitcoin. You know, they're regretting it to this day that they bought those with their Bitcoin. Believe me, for 2 pizzas like 5,000 Bitcoin. You know, it was crazy because nobody thought Bitcoin was ever gonna be any. But the thing is, Bitcoin only has 21 million Bitcoin. Only has 1 million left. I mean, we have 100 billion. You know, 100 billion coins. You know, 100 billion coins. It's going to take us a while to be able to get up to high prices, but listening to Zach and listening to Jake and listening to Oscar and listening to all those guys, you know, I pop in so many chat rooms. Crypto Sensei's chat room, I go in there, you know. I check out different views on things, and you know, yeah, but when Bitcoin was cheap and people were spending it, yeah, the whole world is going to be on blockchain. It's definitely a sunny outlook for us, yes. I agree. That's why I can't say what the price will be for XRP. It could be $5, it could be $10, it could be 100, it could be 1,000. No one knows. Nobody knows how many people are gonna buy, how many people are gonna sell, and you know, how many people are gonna be like me and just not sell until, you know, they're ready to retire, you know? Because I look at the taxes. I don't want to get hit hard on taxes, you know? So that's why I don't trade too much where, you know, I don't want to be hit in that tax bracket. I'd rather have it where I've had the coins for years and, you know, be in a lower tax bracket, you know? got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes, folks. Only have 2 people in the chat room. Didn't get that many people in today. That was a shame. I usually get a lot, but like 80 people. Not a lot, but 80 is usually my limit. I'll probably maybe do an afternoon one when I come home from work. Probably do an afternoon. But Flamingo, it was definitely a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you the best. Yes, mahalo and aloha. Aloha, aloha from Hawaii. We'll try to send you some tropical sun. I don't know if it's snowing where you're at or what. How's your weather over there? Got 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes and wait. 6:56. Got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Something like that. Alright, do your chores and have a great day. Spring is here. Yeah, glad spring is here. Excellent. You have a good day, brother. 57 minutes. I got 3 minutes. 3 more minutes, folks. XRP is gonna rule the world. That's what I hope and pray for every day. That Ripple just does what Ripple does. Gobble companies. Gobble more, gobble more. And that's all I hope for every day. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to meet my Harley friend, that's cool. So, Duchess, how's everything over there, Duchess? We haven't had nobody come in talking crazy today, so that's good. It's 7 o'clock. I still got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left on the screen, and later, bro. Aloha. He was a nice guy to talk to. Excellent, down to earth, old biker man like myself, Good to talk to us old biker dudes, We didn't get much people in today. But that's alright. At least we put the effort in and, that's all that counts. Put the effort in and see where it takes us, We got under a minute, folks, under a minute, and only got one person in here, and I hope and pray and wish that I can make a difference today, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings, allowing me to wake up today and have this live stream with my fellow friends. And I thank you for everything you do for us, Lord. Please, Lord, I ask you to shine your light on people's hearts and allow them to accept the help we're willing to give them, and for them to do better in their lives. Thank you, Lord. Well, today's been a lovely day today, and I wish you all a happy day. Aloha from Hawaii.